All of my candles and wax melts are named after old school R&B songs. Came about from my love for candles and my love for R&B music, mostly old school R&B music.
Here today I have my homemade natural soaps. I have some body butters, body scrubs, I have facial care, I have some body oils, I have some feminine care, some bath salts, a little bit of everything. I just like to call this my skincare and hair care boutique.
Welcome to BK Glossy. We sell $5 lip gloss and it all shows up clear and it has cute containers. It started during COVID and we like having lip gloss, so we was like, let's just start our own business.
Dr. Watt's company got started about 5 years ago. I was dealing with eczema-related issues, dry skin, itchy skin, dark patches, dry patches too, and I wanted to find a natural alternative to take care of my skin. And so I just went on an excursion, and 8 months later I had a product, body butter. Being here at Village Launch and front-facing with customers, interacting is certainly a really good way to increase sales and get the products out in the community.
It's really exciting, and I'm truly appreciative of the efforts they put forth to organize everything and make us feel welcome and promote us, and everything about it is just awesome.
Village Launch, they were amazing for me. They really helped me build my confidence and really helped me tell my story, you know, and I don't know, just like the business side can be very, very scary. You know, I've never ran a business before. This is my first time, but they give you resources and people that you need to help you get out there and just thrive.
Walking through these 5 acres of this lush, green and leafy farm, Krista Barfield tests this season's crops for freshness and taste.
I can eat arugula all day. And just checking on, that's how you check on your plants too, like make sure they taste good. If they taste good, they're doing good.
Krista is the founder of Farmer John Philly, a Black-owned, community-supported agriculture farm. Through what she calls her Earthborn brand, her team harvests and ships food orders throughout Philadelphian communities.
To understand from a health perspective that I want to grow food regeneratively and organically, and that can help heal people and heal the planet at the same time. I'm like, how do we train people to farm in this way? This is a tatsoi, which is related to bok choy. So it's sort of like a spinach bok choy hybrid.
These plants are about to make their way 11 miles to another Black-owned business, Honeysuckle Provisions in West Philly. Here, skilled chefs and artists Omar Tate, a Philly native, and Sybil St. Aud Tate, a first-generation Haitian American, prep for lunch. Farmer John and Honeysuckle Provisions partnership has been a long time in the making. Omar's route to his own store started with a dining pop-up, leading to a traveling dining series supporting Black farmers, all under the umbrella of Honeysuckle Projects. After Omar and Sybil got together, they collaborated and Honeysuckle Provisions was born.
Part of the idea of nourishment isn't just about, you know, filling a hole or filling a void or stopping the bleeding. Sometimes it's about joy, because although the store is Black, what we find is that everyone can celebrate the space.
In the market portion of the cafe, you'll find shelves lined with crisp, dewy vegetables. Across from these are custom t-shirts, influential cookbooks by Black authors, and even art. Thought-provoking displays, whether on paper or plate.
If we're continuing to tell the story that we tell through our work, through the store, through the items on the menu, through how we interact with our guests, through the ingredients we source, through the farmers that we work with. Partnerships like these are going against a historical trend. According to the USDA, only about 1.4% of American farmers today are Black, a drastic difference from 14% over a century ago. One study estimates that if Black farmers received equitable pay and land ownership, the U.S. would have a jump in economic value up to $5 billion.
You don't see Black farmers in the city, right? It's really important for that to happen. And then for us, as artists and as chefs, in the hoods, in the place where we grew up, is really the way forward.
Krista first heard of Omar when a family member mentioned the Tate's name when picking up an order from Farmer John. She began researching and found Omar on a Netflix docuseries about the origins of African American cuisine. Knowing they shared a vision, she reached out.
I immediately sent him an IG message and was like, I can't believe you thought of me to like be growing food for your family. Like, I'm completely honored, and that from there our relationship bloomed and we're literally like family now.
Turns out that community was a lot closer to home for Omar and Krista.
Krista and I might actually be cousins, and we didn't know that until we met in a town in North Carolina where both our ancestors are from. So we might actually be cousins. So that is beyond community at this point.